All right, hello and welcome to the video. Once again, my name is Wade Smith, and this video is generally discussing a theory craft of another way that Sean Strickland can punish Adesanya from throwing too many roundhouses, especially high roundhouses. Since they lose most of their power by the time they get up there, they're easier to block than middle or low roundhouses. So when he throws a high roundhouse, as I already discussed, let's say you're an orthodox, and he throws his right high roundhouse to your head, and you see that it's going to be a head kick. So you block with the Goju block, double bone block, as I discussed in the previous video, and then you transition as you absorb most of the power. You go ahead and transition into the Shoryu grapple move and grapple with your hand and lock him up. The difference this time is we're still going to apply a figure four ankle lock. You're going to put your radius under his Achilles tendon with this hand. You're going to put this hand under this hand, like so, and then this hand locks the top of his leg into your lock. All right, so that's why it's called figure four. All right, this time we're going to apply what's sometimes called the half crab, but the real name is the reverse figure four. So what we're going to do is before we do that, we're going to have him locked in this one leg with his ankle here, and we're locked onto the Achilles tendon. We're going to palm heel him in the face, and then we're going to push his sternum and step through. All right, so that he falls onto his butt this time, and then we're going to figure four him. Just make sure you don't get kicked in the face by his free leg. All right. But you're going to palm heel him in the face, then palm heel him in the sternum, and step through and push him to the ground. All right. Then you're going to finish the figure four lock. Once you finish the figure four, you then step over the leg that you have locked, and you do go into the half crab or reverse figure four. But unlike WWE, we're going to do it correctly. We're going to squat all the way down, and we're going to torque our back up and back. All right, make sure he's rolled face so down before you try this. This should tap him already, but if for some reason this does not tap him, you can turn this into the Accolade or Sasha Banks bank statement if you need to, and turn it, or the calf crusher, and he will tap to that no matter how tough he thinks he is. All right, so that is the alternate method of applying a figure four, and this time a reverse figure four to Israel Adesanya once you catch his kick out of the air, as I'm suggesting that you ought to do. Just make sure, again, that you don't get punched in the face by his free hand. So once you catch him, he's going to be bouncing around on one foot trying to get a punch off, and you're going to parry, palm heel to the face, palm heel to the sternum, and step through and push him on into his ass. All right? Then once he's on his ass, make sure he doesn't leg kick you in the face while you're completing the lock. But that's okay because you have a free hand and you're standing and he's on his, and you got one of his legs locked anyway. All right. I know this works because one of the few times I've ever been beaten in a sparring match was this lock was applied to me following a roundhouse kick of my own. And I had to tap out to a 17-year-old girl whenever I was 16 years old because she was a black belt and I was a light green belt, and she beat me with this lock, and it does work. It'll tap you, and you will tap out. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.